Everybody's your main man Toppy, and welcome back to another ManaStrike video. Today, before we begin, let's get a quick message from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by ManaStrike.gg. ManaStrike.gg brings you all the latest ManaStrike news and content. Also, be sure to join their Discord, which is linked down below, where you can chat with myself and the rest of the community. We have casual conversations, meta discussions, and even talk about ways to make our favorite planeswalkers viable. Don't forget to join once you're done with this video. Now, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, today we are playing Mono Blue Affinity, and by that I mean we're playing nothing but artifacts in this deck, and we're using Jace Beleren to do it. The whole point of this deck is to use Howling Golem as a tank and bring everything in to take down the tower. Jace is there so we have more damage dealers in the back, and his ETB allows us to clone things that would be great to clone, such as Haunted Guardian, Ratchet Bomb, and another Howling Golem, of course. Now let's get into it. Before this, I had already recorded a video, but scrapped it due to my own commentary, and honestly, it went horribly. I would show you a clip, but I deleted it. Let's just say I didn't win at all. And we're probably not going to win today, if I'm being honest. As you can see from the fact that I used to be above 2,000, now I'm all the way down to 1950. I know, it's not that far. Leave a like for me, guys, because my self-esteem is dropping along with my rank every time I make one of these videos. Our first matchup is going to be against Dovin, probably not playing a deck as weird as ours. So, let's see how this goes. Of course, we are playing Affinity, the greatest modern deck in history, so of course, this should give us the easy win here. We have one of the best of the Gatewatch going against one of the dudes who completely squashed Chandra like she was nothing. But then again, Chandra squashed the Eldrazi, so who knows what's going on around here. Now, we're going to drop a Howling Golem in the back, because that's what we like to see around here. We're going to cycle our Hedron Scouts in the middle. We don't need them right this second. There we go. We're going to play Jace now, because we're going to want a second copy of this Ratchet Bomb. We're going to play a second one of this, and we're going to now play a Haunted Guardian. With this, we have everything in hand, and now that he's playing another Blinding Mage, we are already able to cycle to our next Ratchet Bomb to take it out. Now, I think we're going to be playing Clockwork Beetles here, so we can take out the Angel, and then we can take out the Icefall Dragon. We want to take this out as soon as possible because it's great counter to our tank. And now, watch this. We're going to drop a Haunted Guardian here. So we are going to try to take this out as soon as possible. We have the Howling Golem going in for us. As you can see, the greatest deck of all time right here. We're playing Affinity. There is no chance for our opponents to even have a spot of wanting to win, because they can't do anything against the power that is Infinity. We're going to completely demolish Dovin right here with his own attacks. We have another Angel coming up here. We should probably take this out, but we're not going. We are going to. Like I said, we're playing the greatest deck in all of history. We are playing Affinity, guys. I don't know if you understand what this is, but this is the greatest Magic the Gathering modern deck of all time. We are now going to cycle our Hedron Scouts right there, and we have Howling Golem, so we're going to be playing Jace in the back, so we can get our extra copy of Howling Golem. We're going to build up another Howling Golem push. I think we're going to drop another Haunted... No, I think we're going to go with a Ballista now. Try to get some more aerial coverage. We're going to play a second Howling Golem as soon as possible, and then we're going to create the clones. We're going to create the clones now, actually. And then we're going to drop Howling Golem. So now we have two Howling Golems, and they're both going back. That is not good. But watch, as everything in this area is being destroyed, we're going to play an Electrostatic Pummler just in case they go with some sort of, if I can grab it, in case they go with some sort of Swarm. And now we're going to play Beetles to take out anything else in the air, and a Walking Ballista in the back. As you can see, the greatest deck of all time right here is Affinity. There isn't even a contest. There's nothing they can do against the power of the greatest modern deck in history. We're going to drop another Howling Golem right there, because we're the best deck in history. There is nothing they can do. I know I've said this a lot. Nothing can beat Affinity. Howling Golem going in on tower. It's not going to get through anymore, though. We are now going to drop a super value Ratchet Bomb right here. Play this in the back. We're going to play a Walking Ballista. We're going to play that. We're going to play a second one of those, because why not? We are now going to create this. We're going to go with our Clockwork Beetles, and we're going to end it all off with a Ratchet Bomb on the Blinding Mage. That was just an example of the greatest deck in ManaStrike. We have the new meta right here. We are playing Mono Blue Affinity, and there is nothing we can do about it. Y'all might want to watch out, because this deck is going to be absolutely broken. I cannot guarantee it's going to be broken, so please don't at me when it isn't. We're going to open up a pack right now, because I'm too lazy to open up packs off screen and actually play the game. Some generic white-red cards, but we don't need them because we are playing the greatest deck ever. We are playing Mono Blue Affinity. I've said it a lot. You're going to say it a lot, because you're going to see this deck everywhere. No, you won't. Please stop. And this is what we're doing. Jace is going in. We're going to build up another amazing, it's not very exciting, we're going to build up another amazing Howling Golem push, and we're just going to wreck everyone in sight, because Mono Blue Affinity is the greatest deck of all time, and there is not even a counter to it. There's plenty of counters to it. We're playing up against Chandra. She was nerfed in the recent update, as you can see by the video that I will be linking down below that I uploaded on the nerf. I also went over a bunch of other balance changes that were happening, but artifacts never got touched except for Hedron Scouts, which got slightly nerfed in their attack. But that's okay. We don't need Hedron Scouts to be attacked, because we have Howling Golem for the attack. He's only good at attack buildings, so I'm gonna drop a Haunted Guardian back here. I think we're gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna have to build something up here. We're gonna play Howling Golem right here, and then drop Ratchet Bomb right there. Try to take everything out. Hopefully, we can build up a push on this side. We're now gonna play Haunted Guardian to try to take care of that giant Titan right there. It's actually an Inferno Giant, if I remember correctly. I think it's time we play our copy of Electrostatic Pummeler. Trying to take everything out here. We are the greatest deck in MTG history. There's nothing they can do. We're going to play Hedron Scouts. That way we have some more body blockers for Jace, so he can get in and do everything he needs to do. We're going to play Clockwork Beetles. Try to get as much damage in as possible, because again, we are the greatest deck ever. There is nothing they can do about it, because we just are. We're going to play this up here. We can ignore that for a little bit. We're going to play this now, because as you can see, greatest deck in history right here. I think it's about time we drop a Walking Ballista down here to take care of the Goblin Artillery. As you can see, we have both towers really low already. We're going to now drop this again. We should probably drop Haunted Guardian. We're going to drop our 1-mana copy of this, and we're going to drop another 1-mana copy of this. There's nothing they can do about it. We still have the Inferno. Look at all those crabs right there. You have nothing against our crabs. You couldn't stop them if you tried. All we're using right now is a clone version of our Jace. Oh, that's going to be big. That's going to be huge. Drop a Ratchet Bomb there. Kill that off as fast as possible. We don't want that around at all. I'm not sure if we're going to win this. I'm not sure if we can win this, but we're sure going to try. What are we going to do here, folks? Well, it's obvious. We're going to drop a Howling Golem in the back, because that's all we can do. We should probably drop this right about now. And now we're going to play Jace. We're going to now have our extra copy of that. I'm going to definitely drop the Haunted Guardian right here. We're definitely going to have to win the push up top. Otherwise, we are dead for sure. There's nothing we will be able to do about it. Not even I can win this game if I'm losing. Yeah, because that's how it works. Leave me alone. I'm tired. We're now going to try to take care of everything. We're going to use Electrostatic Pummeler to go in. And there goes our big boy. Haunted Guardian's going to come in. If you guys leave some likes on this video, if I see at least 10 likes, I will make a second part to this where I try to make it with maybe a few cards switched out for non-artifacts, trying to make this deck, a mainly artifact deck, as good as possible. We're going to drop Walking Ballista, and this is going to be the end of our game. It was a great game, but in the end, Chandra is still too powerful for Mono Blue Affinity. But that's because it's too aggressive. Mono Blue Affinity can beat anything else. Mono Blue Affinity is the second greatest deck of all time in ManaStrike. Trust me, you're going to want to be playing this deck. No, you won't. It's really garbage. Let's get into the end of this video. Do I have anything else to say? No. Alright, get out.